How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Spencer, and welcome back to Advice, the show without a name. Have you ever had the feeling that you just wanted something so bad for so long when you lost it originally that you just try to keep it in your mind and keep it around for as much as possible? That is something I have dealt with massively during my college career and at many times during this show's recording span. And I've boiled it down to a science, some could say, more so the question, are they worth it? At the end of my sophomore year, I put myself in a position where if I wait 2 more years, everything will go back to the way it was. That it will all work out in the end, but I have to hold on to that belief even if it isn't believed by both parties. 2 years. It was the worst mistake of my life, and instead of trying to move on, I held onto this hope, this fantasy that when every single thing I wanted is going to come true, and it may sound harsh, but don't give yourself false hope when it comes to relationships, because more times than not, that ship has sailed. It's not a Disney movie where all you can do is go to the airport and before they board and then they're magically you're back together for some reason. Reality is the furthest thing from that. You really have to ask yourself, are they worth it? And in the moments right after, you may think, of course it's the best thing for me just to wait so I can have all of this happiness back in my life, but I beg you just to take a step back, take 2 weeks and just do whatever you can not to think about this. Get them as far away in your mind as possible. Then and only then should you ask that question to see how life is after. And hopefully you'll see that there are so many more fish in the sea, or whatever analogy you want to use to say to really just get back out there. I'm not going to tell you it's going to be easy. It's the furthest thing from easy. But if you want to stop feeling horrible sooner, sometimes you just have to ask yourself, are they worth it? For the longest time I did. I held on so long, too long. By the time I looked down, every single thing around me was different. You can't hold on to a speck of hope just because by some chance it'll all work out in the end. Go enjoy life because you're not 20 or 21 forever. I basically wasted those 2 years of my life on something that was never going to come true, and I wish I could speak to myself in those moments of failure just to say you need to get back out there. The moment of realization for me was too late, and I hope it's not for you. You need to go out and experience life. Don't be stuck in a room wishing that everything would come back. It's up to you to truly fix yourself and what is happening around you. I know it sucks to hear. I hate talking about this stuff, but people need to wake up once in a while. Most times than not, they're not worth it, because they've already moved on, and you're holding on to a promise for 3-ish years that just make sure that you can still keep your options open and explore the world. I'm not going to tell you it doesn't work out all of the time. How can I? But never hold yourself back from being happy right now. So with that's what I'm going to call for today. Have you ever had a moment where you thought, was it worth it? And did it work out? How did you feel? If you feel like I missed anything, please put it below. I would love to have a conversation about it. And if you want your questions answered, please email me at globaltuxadvice@gmail.com for a nameless read. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.